students, they're given out to schools with a lower or inferior standards, which has a very big impact. And above all, when you look at these children, we have so many children who have been affected by a particular condition. Say they lost relatives during examinations, say they lost a particular teacher of a particular subject that that affected them not to perform as per the expectations. But that does not determine the intelligence of this child. But we are looking at a few fortunate children to be admitted in a particular school just because they scored the particular grades. I have one particular thing we have to think about. All those ones admitted in those schools end up being the most successful. Say, for example, school X saying that the cutoff point is 12 in senior 5. Should we say all those ones who have attained the 12 will automatically go on government scholarship at the university? 2, will it guarantee that they will be successful at the university? So I thought, actually, it's in my opinion, that the best way would be automatic admission. You just know you have a capacity of 200 learners. The first ones to come, let them be served. Otherwise, it does not show the quality of a school. The schools that we tend to praise as schools with a high standard. In other words, they don't actually exhibit that standard that we need. I need to get a child who has scored 32 aggregates. I take that child of 32 aggregates to a particular school that that would entertain 8 in 8, 10 in 8. So that we see what effort, what value addition do they have on this child. Because particularly taking a cream, and that cream does not come out at the end of the day. By the end of the 2 years, you will realize that the ones who went with the 12 points, 12 aggregates, 15 aggregates, and taken in the schools of their first choice, by the end of the 2 years cycle, you realize some of them score even 10 points at senior 6. You find that they score 12 points. Then you wonder, why was the selection really made?
Alex, what I'm asking, do you think the new curriculum will answer these questions? Because you had proposed assessment as opposed to, some people are proposing assessment as opposed to writing an exam. Do you think by installing the new curriculum, it will eliminate the cut-off kind of system, or it will still be there with the new curriculum?
If not manipulated, it will work out well. The only challenge is that as per the UNEBU grading that will exist in the new curriculum, again you realize that some schools will take advantage of taking the cream. And taking the cream, disadvantages other would be successful learners out there that actually would maybe get an opportunity to go into better schools with the better facilities, also to come out better. But the challenge comes in that the new curriculum would have addressed that. And that is actually one of the reasons why the new curriculum was implemented or introduced, particularly to see that it takes away the unfair competition amongst learners. So that's why they're looking at all learners being equal or being at a leveled ground. So, meaning that if the new curriculum is not manipulated at all, that is in terms of grading, maybe this selection process would be put off.
All right. Alex, do you think this opportunity that has been availed to the learners who were not graded is good for them, or it's not a good idea? they would just be promoted to tertiary institutions or to other higher to advanced levels?
Actually, having failed to successfully complete the course, that is, being unable to complete the 4-year course, the O-level course, is not actually a capital offense. So, meaning that these children should not be condemned as failures, neither should they be condemned to vocational schools or the other tertiary institutes as failures, because these institutes are also not dwelling places for failures. Actually, they are skills development centers. Therefore, the policy of making these learners actually recite the exam is very ideal. Only that the time frame given is quite inadequate. Is quite inadequate. Take an example. These children studied for 4 years. They failed to make it. Now you've given them 3 months. That is March, April, May. And in June, they are writing another exam. How ready will they be? Who will prepare them? 2, the other challenge is the teachers teaching the new curriculum in the same class. That is senior 4. Will they be the ones again taking the mandate of retooling or preparing these ones, the outgoing in the old curriculum, preparing them to recite for the exam? It's quite challenging. And 2, which schools will really have the dual curriculum, that is, the old curriculum and the new curriculum, in which streams? Take an example. If a school X had around 10 children who didn't make it, and they want to recite, will they create a separate stream for them? And then the remaining group of the new curriculum also have their own stream? 2, when you look at how will they be evaluated in the process before sitting the national exam, would the school have a separate assessment tool? So really it is quite challenging. However, it's very ideal for these children to recite. Give them another chance. Maybe there are the other conditions that made them unable to sit, rather to successfully pass the examinations.
Okay. Alex, as the National Private Education Association or institutions,
yes,
do you have any time you are going to be meeting with the Minister of Education to iron out these points that you've talked about concerning the cut-off? Do you have a special arrangement or something you would suggest as opposed for the cut-off point system?
Actually, we've always advised the ministry, and we are continuing to do the same, advising the ministry that if a learner has been graded as somebody who has passed the national examination by the national standards, because UNEB is actually the alpha and omega of a curriculum assessment in Uganda at O level, at primary level, and at A level. Meaning that what they have decided that this child has passed, why would the school then come up and say, now these ones who have scored this should not be part of us? Surely, if all children would be given equal opportunities, whoever has the ability to pay in a particular school, let that child be admitted, and then let the teachers show us their contribution, their value addition onto this learner. That is my opinion. I would actually disagree with the method that is currently being used. That is taking the cream by specific schools, then you take out others. 2, as in Napeya, we've always engaged the ministry, and we are continuing to do so, advising them. And the good thing is we are seeing the new curriculum as a blessing in addressing the injustice made by particular schools to so many children of this country. So we think if not manipulated, it will work out well.
Okay. What is the role of parents, especially to these students who are special, who are to repeat writing their exam? What's the parent's role or the guardian role?
And when are they going to be enrolled?
Well, the parents have actually 3 core responsibilities. One, that is giving confidence to these learners, and motivating and inspiring them, so that children believe in themselves. They don't feel as failures, but they should feel that maybe they were just unfortunate that time, but they have more chances to better themselves academically. 2, parents facilitating the learning of these learners. That is paying teachers, paying school fees that is agreed by particular schools, and then they pay school fees to ensure that these children, again, do not actually miss out. Because we realize many of those ones who didn't sit and those ones who sat and failed, some of them may have been absentees, or may have been affected by absenteeism in schools. Then also, parents have to make the monitoring and supervision of their children. These children are still young. Besides being in senior 4, they are still children, meaning that the parent has to take a responsibility of monitoring, working together with the teachers to see that this child is given enough support to perform better. That's what I think.
Okay. Alex, now suppose these special learners are done rewriting their exam in June. When are they going to be enrolled? Won't time would have passed over them?
One, when they sit their exams, then that is in June, July, we believe that these children will be able to join with the current senior 4s in senior 5. They will be able to join the A level or any other level next year successfully, because they will be joining with the cohort which is existing right now in senior 4. So meaning that there will be no missing time for them. 2, being that A level, the curriculum is not changing, as the minister recently stated, it implies that these children will actually easily adjust and they will fit in the system together with the current senior 4s. So meaning that it will have no impact in their learning. It will not affect them at all.
So that means that this year is gone for them.
Obviously, because they cannot join actually in August. Let me say results are out by August. They cannot join in August because already first term and second term will have gone. So meaning that you cannot make them join in the third term. It will be again a disservice to them. That implies that they have to wait on till next year and then they rejoin the education system. That's what they have to do with their
is it advisable maybe for the parent to just have this child just repeat senior 4 without sitting and just have the entire repeat afresh? What's your take on that?
One, being that the new curriculum in O level has been based on the continuous assessment, whereby the results of continuous assessment have been actually submitted time over time to UNEP, that is from senior 1 to senior 4. That implies that if this child just repeats for the sake of repeating, he'll be actually disadvantaged. If it doesn't take up the opportunity or the window that has been created by UNEP for them to sit a special exam, it implies that this child will have no results for the past 3 years. So meaning that it will be a disservice to this child. So actually, it will not be the system of UNEP. Because now whoever is going to sit for senior 4, UNEP has already the known candidates, so are going to be sitting. So implying that it does not actually do any service to a child who does not take up the opportunity to recite the exam in June and July. So meaning that they have to wait, they have to sit, and then patiently wait to begin with the new year.
All right, Alex John Seru, thank you so much. Any last words, please?
Yes, please.
Yeah, thank you so much. But any last words?
Yeah, actually, one, Thank you so much also for giving me this opportunity and actually prioritizing education. That's why Bethan TV is at the top in the development of this country. I still continue to advise parents. If your child has not been given a place, has not been placed in a particular school because of the aggregates, please take heart. Don't get frustrated. There are so many other schools out there that are performing far better than a particular school of your choice that you thought. 2, all successful people in this country did not go through that particular school. So as parents, take heart, cool down, don't get angered because the child was denied a place. 2, don't go to schools that are going to raise their tuition fees or that are going to exorbitantly charge you because they are called the so good schools. So many schools that are affordable are making wonders. Not all of us pass through particular schools that have made us successful. Any school which has the best facilities can make your child a better learner. So meaning that, or a better person in life. That means that don't look at only school X and Y, that they are the only schools that will make your child successful. Therefore, it's better look at a school that is affordable, look at a school that will care for your child.
Thank you so much.
Don't look at only a particular school, but so many schools can make wonders for your child.
Thank you so much, Alex Jones Seru, the proprietor of Good Hope Nabulagala Schools, but not only that, the Secretary General of the National Education Private Education Association. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for the opportunity given.
Right, Tina. That's it. We can't exceed this time.
Absolutely.
We've heard it from the horse's mouth. I hope it has reached home to every parent.
It has sunk.
To every child.
To every
out there.
single parent, to every child out there. I first of all want to congratulate you and also wish you all the best in this HSC level. So I know you're going to excel. You're going to excel. Life is all about giving it all your best and letting God give you the rewards.
Exactly. Thank you for joining us. We'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place. Chintu Mutesasira Senior is my name.
A good day.
Good day.
Focus on Healthy Morning.